Welcome back to Reading Virgo. Thanks again for joining me. This is part 2 of July 2021. I've got you here taking some time out to contemplate, time alone to think. There is a spiritual connection around you. I do feel someone who has strong fire elements, something that is, I get it as like an ignition switch, something that is starting. I do feel that you were going down a road here which didn't sit quite right with you. You didn't feel like it was truly in your best interests to do this. It felt like you were going against what your beliefs are. I feel like you're gaining an awareness, wisdom here of what truly is of value to you and what isn't. And let's see where this goes. I'm going to get a card from the Moonology Oracle, excuse me, if I can get my words out. Let's take a look here for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear? Message for Virgo. Yeah, I get like wounded bear. But the thing is, this is a healing energy that's coming in for you. This is going to be a situation that's going to help you heal. Work through your fears. The new moon in Scorpio. Yeah. Something new here. I feel like you feared getting involved, feared going down the road of opening up, letting anyone in. It's understandable, of course. You've been stung before. You felt used. You felt like you were your nature, your good nature was somehow being taken advantage of in the past. Yeah, I'm getting that, and it feels like learning to trust, opening up here, because you are a very traditional sort. You are normally someone who goes for a relationship over casual encounters. Okay, so let's see where this goes. Virgo, let's get the clarification cards. Yeah, this blockage is being hit. Seeing the way out. Seeing the way out. Okay, let's see what we have here for you, Virgo. We'll start with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify this reading for Virgo. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yes, the thing is, you're still recovering from a situation that you thought was going to be long-term. It may have been a relationship, it may have been a job, it may have been a business, something that ended dramatically and unexpectedly, and you've been busy recovering from that and not really ready to go for anything new. You needed this time. You needed this time out. For you needed time just to collect your thoughts. Thinking about, well, what happened there? Why did that happen? It's something that you've had difficulty moving on from, but you're getting there. We've got the World in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse here as the overall theme for the month. So yes, it seems like this going around and round in circles. It seems like there's an awareness here of not getting anywhere, wanting to get off the merry-go-round, wanting to stop what you're doing, looking for a destination, feeling lost. Now with the Ten of Wands and the Hermit, I feel like this is you, of course, taking this time out to reflect on what went down, what's happened. Let's take a look at that time out card again. The energy around time out. Okay. Definitely time for you to think, to consider, having some time alone. The experience of your life already has given you deep wisdom, but this time alone will allow you to free yourself from distractions, get down to the nitty-gritty, the heart of the matter. It's a quieter time, listening to your own thoughts, observing how to react, what to respond to. Yeah. It feels like disengaging. Disengaging from something that felt like it wasn't you. You're quite a deep thinker, Virgo. You have a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of depth to you, but something that you've been doing here has felt rather surface. It felt like it wasn't really fulfilling. Yeah, I feel like all of this is going through your head. What fulfills me? What makes me happy? Really, there's a lot here. You're thinking about the past and what happened there. You're also thinking about how best to move forward for your future. Now we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. There's an energy here of giving up. The obstacle here is, when it comes to this Ten of Wands, having the strength. And when we look at that wounded bear, this bear is kind of down for the count. So Virgo, it seems like something's really taken it out of you. I get you need the rest. You really do. Otherwise, there is an energy of disengaging completely. So I feel like you have to disengage for a little while. Not for very long, maybe a month or so, before you're ready to move on. It feels like regaining your strength, something that you need to do for yourself. For some of you, it is about recovering from an energy, a lack of energy. It feels like something's become overwhelming. It may be for some of you a situation to do with money or work that has become overwhelming. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse with this card of wisdom and the Hierophant. Yeah, it really is taking the time to listen to that inner voice of what is the best thing to do, what is the way forward, what kind of action should I take, what is true to myself. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse with the Fool in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to be made... The thing is, it seems like in the past here, Virgo, you felt like you were taken advantage of, made a fool of. You felt like you were... Yeah, goodness, I'm getting some kind of situation. I don't know what it was. It may have been a relationship, it may have been something else, but you felt very taken advantage of by someone who was... not a nice person at all. I'm getting cruelty. Goodness. Well, we've got the Eight of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords again. Yeah, it feels like closing yourself off. That this is the energy of what to embrace. Closing yourself off. Disengaging, just for a short period of time. It feels like sitting on your hands, not doing anything at all. Refraining from taking any kind of action. We've got the Wheel of Destiny and the Star in reverse. Okay, yeah. Because it feels like the energy is changing around you from one of lack, one of pessimism, to changing to one of potential, to one of possibility, to one of things are looking up. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it feels like you whatever happened in the past, what was very disappointing to you, whatever trapped you, whatever blocked you from believing again, from believing in the possibility of good things happening in the future, whatever that was, I feel that you're moving on from that. Yeah, now you're still healing. It's not an easy thing, but you're taking the first steps. Or you will be taking the first steps, I feel, towards the end of July, to let go. And not hold on to the bitterness, not hold on to the feeling of however that person or that situation made you feel in the past, Virgo. You're moving way. The thing is, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with that single step, right? And I see you taking that step towards something that you really do want, which you do really want, stability. You do. Let's get a card on that wisdom. Card of wisdom here. Yeah, knowing what is the right thing to do. This other situation that you're going down, it didn't really sit well with you. It didn't feel right. Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel for some of you, you were around people who were just not really the type of people that, well, they're certainly not the type of people you'd want a relationship with. I get more of like a superficial kind of thing, maybe friends with benefits, very casual, casual acquaintances. Let's take a look at this time out energy. Clarify time out here for Virgo. The Seven of, time to contemplate. Where am I going? Where should I focus my energy? Where should I best invest my time? Where will my interests pay off? Long-term investments. The Fire card. Let's take a look at the fire energy around you. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Death card and one more. Yeah. This feeling of being overwhelmed, not knowing what choice to make. I feel that you're going to make a choice. You're going to put an end to a situation which has become untenable. It feels like getting back on your feet. An end to instability. I feel like you want to bring more. Something was getting out of control. I mean, whatever you were doing here, this kind of detour, it feels like it had the potential to get out of control. It was very confusing. But it's something that you had to go down in order to become ready. It was something that you had to experience. You were going through a very difficult death cycle, grieving the end of a situation in which you felt taken advantage of. So it served a purpose. There was a lot of I get a lot of activity, but it served a purpose of some kind to get you to the point where you're now ready, or readying yourself to make a choice about your future. Okay, let's take a look at this card of integrity with the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, something that you want to work on. It feels more like you putting in the effort to make something long-term, stable. Let's take a look at the new moon in Scorpio, working through your fears. Yeah, the moon in reverse, working through your fears. You know, it feels like when we go through that death cycle and it's an end to something that we thought was going to go the distance, that we envisioned as our end game, as something that was going to be very long term and secure, when it ends and we're faced with picking ourselves up off the floor and trying something new and saying, okay, well, all right, let me try again, it can become very overwhelming. And I feel that that's what's happened here, Virgo. You know, you feared the path ahead. You didn't see where you were going to end up. You didn't know. It was very much a circular route for you. It felt like doing things without even really knowing why you were doing them. Very spontaneous kind of energy, just being in the moment without thinking too much long term. Now I feel something's hit you where you're really needing to take the time out to start to think. I don't think you wanted to think in the past. You said, I'd just rather not think about the future. I'd rather not think because it's too much. It's too overwhelming. Let's have a look at the bear again. Let's clarify the bear. Clarify this bear. Seven of Cups. Eight of Wands. And one more. Clarify the bear spirit for Virgo. And the Hierophant. Yeah, I'm getting that as the same energy. I feel like you had to explore various options, not being ready to commit. It's something that you had to go down this road to learn that it didn't really sit well with you. I'm thinking, no, this superficial kind of casual kind of stuff is not really for me. I'd rather go and find something that is long term, is what I'm picking up around you here, Virgo. Let's see, the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups as your advice. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it wasn't really workable what you were doing, this other path that you were going down. You felt like you were betraying other people, that you were betraying yourself even, that you weren't acting with integrity. And with the Lovers, this is about an ethical choice. Yeah, and the sun, doing something that is going to, wasn't bringing you happiness. This other road, I feel like you want to make sure that what you're doing is not something that you feel guilty about. That's what I'm getting. So let's see. And the Three of Pentacles, yes. Yeah, it feels like you're going to decide to commit to someone here, Virgo. You are. I want to get another card on the Eight of Swords. Judgment in reverse, yeah. It feels like taking some time there to make sure that you're making the right choice, that you're making the right judgment call. Yeah, whatever you were doing there, Virgo, with the Four of Cups, it felt it wasn't making you happy. There was no emotional connection. It was very superficial. No, you want to move on from that. You want to take the journey. You want to start with that single step towards the future again. You want to move away from this disappointing experience. It was disappointing. Disappointing. Yeah. Let's see. I was picking up a choice that you were going to make. Let's see. What is this choice about for Virgo? What is this choice about? Temperance in reverse. What is this choice about, Spirit Guides? King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Whether to get your emotions involved. And justice. Yeah. Acting with integrity. Doing things where your heart isn't involved, not engaging emotionally. Are you moving away from that? You know it's not right. Yeah. You want to go back to a place of love, emotion. You want to have that deep connection with someone again, Virgo. You do. Yeah, you want to go towards a loving connection. This other road you went down, it's okay because you weren't ready to open up. But now I feel that you're taking this first steps to opening up to someone new here, Virgo, which I feel that there's someone around you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. And let's get a card on this Four of Wands. Clarify this Four of Wands for Virgo, please, Spirit Guides. Well, okay. Six of Pentacles. The Five of Wands in reverse, yeah. It wasn't sitting right. It felt like you weren't, if anyone was being generous to you, you weren't able to give back. Because you didn't feel like you had anything to give. Yeah, you felt that was the wrong road. So I get you stabilizing your energy here, spending some time working on yourself, working on gaining some stability with yourself, aligning yourself, and getting ready. Moving on here towards opening up to new love. I get new love. Let's see what needs to be surrendered here, Virgo. Message for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear? Message for Virgo. Message for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear? Message for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear? Message for Virgo. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Yeah, that's taking time for yourself there, Virgo. Surrender procrastination. Yeah. Okay. So after this time to contemplate what sits well with you and what doesn't, I feel that you'll be readying yourself to make a choice, a decision. Okay. And I feel like it's going to be something that is going to bring you stability, cooperation with another, a partnership of some kind. It's going to bring you joy, happiness. Let's see. After you surrender to rest and sleep, yeah. So, yeah, it's a weird kind of energy, because I'm picking up this solitary sleepiness, needing to rest, but then I get action towards the end of the month, where you're going to be ready. But first you need to kind of draw in the energy by not doing a lot of activity. So I feel that for you, you may have to say no to some kind of social events or occasions so that you can rest and sleep, get your head together so you can decide what to do about moving forward in the future. So I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. If you'd like to purchase a personal reading, my goodness, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thanks very much, Virgo, for watching, and please take care.